Okay, welcome back. I just want to take a look at one other thing then. In the 2015 paper, calculation of the investments is slightly different. So I've got the 2015 paper here. And if we look at the investments, it says interest from 3% investment bond 600. But it doesn't tell you it's 6 months interest or 3 months interest or something like that. So this is a little different to the other questions that you're doing. Up here, though, at the start of the year, it says there were 3 months investment interest due at the start of the year 300. Now, this has two implications. First of all, we're going to use this to calculate the value of our investments this time round, and we're not going to need to use this. Okay, except I suppose we're going to use the fact that it's 3%. We'll use that information, but not this figure. The second implication it has, though, is that this is due at the start of the year, and it's due to you, to the farm, because the farm made the investment. So the interest from the investment should be coming as a reward, if you like, to the farm. So this is money that's owed to them. It is an asset. So this €300 needs to be put in with the assets at the start of the year in the statement of capital. So I'm just going to show you it up here on the solution. Investment interest due 300. Now the investments, the 40,000, I'm going to show you how you calculate those, but it's very similar to the last ones we did. So instead of using this figure, up here it says 3 months investment interest due 300. We use that fact. So if 3 months, investment interest is 300, it said. Well, then if we want to work out what a year's worth of investment, a year's investment interest is 12 months, isn't it? And if I wanted to multiply this 3 by 4, it would give me 12. And I'd have to do the same on this side, wouldn't I? So 4 3s are 1200. So 12 months or 1 year's investment interest would be 1,200. Okay, now that 1,200 euros represents, here's where we do use, I suppose, a little bit of this, it represents 3%, because when we say a 3% investment bond, we mean that you earn 3% per annum of the value of the investment. So you earn 3% every year of the value of the investment in interest. So if you earn 3% per year, and we already worked out that 1 year's interest is 1,200, then that 1,200 must represent 3% of the investments. So once we know that that's 3% of the investments, we can get 1% by dividing by 3, which gives me this 400 figure, and we can get 100%, which is the total value of the investments, by multiplying by 100, which gives me 40,000, which is the figure that we've got up here for investments, 40,000.